to the interviews.
Going back to school, I assume that's what you mean, has been good. A little nervous in the beginning. Originally, I, was okay with waiting until next year, see what the K-5 kids do, kind of like sending canaries into mines, see if any canaries or young children die, and then if they don't, I'd go to school safely as an old man.
I mean, it's pretty good so far. I mean, like, the teachers have been like really kind and sweet, and they give us like an easier time than they have been because they're like more understanding because of virtual learning over the past year. So it's been pretty nice. Yeah. School has been great. We had a little situation with the COVID stuff, a student getting COVID, and I was kind of bumming me out for a little bit, but it's going great. Other than that, I'm excited to see some of my teachers, Mr. B, for 2 periods straight, and I'm excited because I actually have a lot of the same teachers I had last year.
I think like everybody, the little oopsie we had, some students made bad choices and got us off on the wrong foot. That was frustrating. But no, not really. I mean, it's kind of fun being back with the kids. Trying to rotate Canvas and in class is kind of weird and wacky, but I'm okay.
I think it's just a little frustrating sometimes when they try and like speed over a lesson and they don't really give you enough time to kind of process what it is you're learning before you're doing an assignment. So I think I'm more of like a visual learner, so when they post notes and I don't really know what they're talking about, it can be a little stressful for me sometimes, but other than that, nothing really has been frustrating. Well, yeah, I am frustrated with the mask stuff, just because of what I personally believe in. I just don't believe it's the way that we should be handling COVID, and it's fine if you disagree with that. It's just my personal beliefs, and I think how we're handling people getting COVID in the classroom, that can be a little frustrating for everybody for different reasons, but that's what's frustrating for me.
Well, like when you go to college, there's something called the freshman 20 or 15 where you put on 15 or 20 pounds as a freshman college student. I have put on the full COVID 29 during this period. So other than that, I've been just, doing what I got to do to stay alive.
I've been eating more plant-based stuff, kind of taking a step back from sugar a little bit. I mean, obviously, I still have some gummies and cake or whatever every now and then, but definitely cutting back on sugar, eating a lot more plants while keeping a balanced diet, getting, healthy snacks in, and yeah, that's how I'm taking care of my health. I have been exercising daily, which is something that I didn't get a chance to do before quarantine started, which is actually benefiting me extremely well. I've been changing a little bit of my eating habits. I haven't been eating as much as I used to, which has also been helping me get more fit, which is great. So.
I mean, obviously hanging out with the kids, that's the biggest thing. And seeing my colleagues, talking to people, checking in, but yeah, just human contact.
It's been great. I'm slowly getting back into the swing of things a little bit, and I mean, although some things have been frustrating, I'm just kind of glad just to be back in the building. I have a lot of the same teachers I had last year, so it's kind of not like a huge switch to be back in the building, but it's still kind of like weird to like look over and this person's like wearing masks. I enjoyed like seeing some of my friends because it's like for some of them it's been a year since I've seen them, so getting like to talk to them in person was really nice.
My wife, like many folks when COVID started, became mask people, and she started creating masks and going crazy with sewing machine, and I thought that was fantastic. And I reaped rewards like this. Dun dun dun! Luke, I'm not your father. But honestly, my daughter has a mask that's kind of, a pastel, kind of cool, tie-dye looking thing. So I would have to give some props to her mask.
Yeah, it's probably me. My mom just has a gray one, and then my grandma just wears the standard blue ones. So I have ones with flowers and cool designs on them. So I'm cool.
Yeah. I think I have some pretty snazzy masks. But I think I mean, I like my masks. I think my mom's is second best to me because she has like these Marvel masks of Captain Marvel on it. Yeah, so I think she has the best mask in my family. So yeah.